My name is StephanieMalench, and I am running for mayor of Edwardsville. In answer to question number 1, in response to the community's development over the past decade, I believe incentives are not required to draw businesses to Edwardsville anymore. Tax increment financing is only hurting our public schools and is drawing away from our children. I believe that incentives such as helping small businesses during the COVID crisis with such options as a stipend towards their electricity or other utilities, just like the city has helped the bars out by reducing their liquor licenses for this year. In response to question number 2, I believe COVID-19 has been harder on non-restaurant small businesses. The restaurant industry has had their alcohol license fees waived for the past year. What are we doing for small boutiques and other small businesses? For part 2 of question number 2, I do not believe the city is enforcing the mask rule like they threatened at the beginning. I do not feel it is appropriate for the city to add an extra layer. If the state isn't going to regulate, then it's not up to the cities. For question number 3, I envision working with the chamber to help fill some of the empty buildings we already have in Edwardsville, rather than building more buildings out on the east side of town. When we have absolutely no land available in the existing city limits and every building is either leased or owned, then we can start thinking about expansion. In response to the last question, I believe that Edwardsville's role in economic development at this time is to encourage businesses moving to Edwardsville to relocate into existing structures and repurpose buildings we already have instead of building new. Main Street is a prime example where there are plenty of buildings that are for sale, for lease, or have been bulldozed that can house a variety of businesses. I think an excellent model for Edwardsville would be to mimic University City's Del Mar Loop, where everything on Main Street on the first floor is retail space, and the second floors are used for offices and residential.